John Shambi singing a pair of top-level arms on the mound today.
I think what makes these guys so great is their tempo. They don't take very much time in between pitches. It doesn't give the hitters an opportunity to try to think with you and gain an advantage in this chess match.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. And on the hill, Tristan McKenzie. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Robert Bryant. First pitch misses.
1-0.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the righty deals.
Ball, no. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. And a curve misses outside. Popped up. Thomas under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, M.J. Melendez.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Diaz, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Josh Lowe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One out, base is empty. The pitch. Line drive. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And the batter now, M.J. Melendez. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the ground. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the hill in this one, Aaron Savali. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Kicks and fires. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And now for the Phillies, Aiden Miller.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting third.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jordan Lawler.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Evan Carter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two outs. Hit in the air, left field. Melendez going after it. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the DH, Curtis Mead.
Curtis Mead.
McKenzie back to work. And fires in a fastball at 95. McKenzie, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-2 now.
No.
And the slider just misses.
One
It's a
ball,
good take.
2 strikes.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
McKenzie certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. And another ball.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. Man at first, Max Clark will hit next. McKenzie checks over to first, and he's back. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And here it comes. And that one clips the corner. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
The pitch.
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. There's the ball. Going to second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Alec Thomas now. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 1-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Zips it across. That's 1 out at the bottom of the second.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Carson Williams. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. That clips the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. What a play. Inning over. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. That clips the corner. And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Dansby Swanson stands in. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Lee makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now up for Tampa Bay, Robert Bryant. He popped out his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls, no strike.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Got it by him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Yandy Diaz now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Herrera on at second with 2 down. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and that is that. The Rays strand just the one, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next one misses, and 1-1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fastball for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. The pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
Jordan Lawler stands in for the Phillies. And a strike on the outside edge.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Sliced hard but foul. The Rays up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Over to Diaz. That's the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail 1-0. Out of the 4th and stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. McKenzie back to work. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now left
MJ Melendez next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Curtis Mead getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ball popped up. Baldwin moving under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4, and here is Aiden Miller. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers, and a foul ball. The pitch. On the ground to short. Swanson gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there. And produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
The ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run. The Rays leading on the solo homer. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Evan Carter.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Evan Carter.
Ball.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Thomas. Splits the plate, strike 1. Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th, down to third baseman, number 19. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The wind and the pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead, 0-2. Then pumped the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute and they waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
And that one hammered. That's back. Going, gone. A monster shot to right. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And that one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 outs. Popped up first base side. Thomas settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. And it's 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Phillies catcher, Corey Lee. The wide to kick the pitch. Popped up right side. Bryant has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now the designated hitter, Carson.
So here's the Phillies DH, Carson Williams. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Baldwin. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball right side. Bryant. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Robert Bryant. The right-hander back to work. And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball, no
1.
strike.
Just missed.
2-0 to count. Ball
Just
3.
off the inside edge. Here comes a pitch.
D-Rod.
That's out to center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Inside, just missed. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 15.
Josh Lowe, next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
No.
Just missed. Diaz leads off first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The left fielder, number 1.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, MJ Melendez. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. And Joyce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Santana getting loose as well. McKenzie over to first. And he's back in safely. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Off the plate inside. 2-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Left-hand batter waits. Out there to center. Chorio sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Long. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. Lawler started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chorio.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Low, sizing this one up, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Aiden Miller digs in now. Swings through that.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
He swings and fouls one off. Out towards right center field. Lowe has it sized up. And the inning is over. They hand the ball over to a new arm, and Joyce. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now Curtis Mead.
The designated hitter, Curtis Mead.
And the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Joyce, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And another ball. And he pumps it a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Slider misses outside. The other way, Thomas steps on first for the out.
Now got it. Third baseman, Jerry.
Here's the third baseman. A strikeout and a walk. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna there. And there's two down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now the center fielder, Max Clark. He's already homered in this game. That one way outside, and that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two down, nobody on. That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one missed.
3-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Two outs. Got him swinging. Down in order go the Rays as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side, Bryant. And Acuna retired.
Now back. No left field. Evan Carter.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. And he gets tied up right there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Mason Miller appears to be getting loose. Abreu warming up as well. Wouldn't chase that time.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just off the inside edge.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That one down the line, and he takes it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5,
Alec Thomas stands in for the Phillies. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Up the middle. Wow, nice play. In time. Got him. And that'll do it.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Robinson Santana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ivan Herrera now at the plate.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
The pitch. That one's in there. Strike one. Santana, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Deal 2. Fastball almost got him there.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Swanson at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Dave Hayfie up and loosening in the pen. Brash also throwing. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That's out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bryant stands in now and watches strike one. Well struck left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. Third home run of the season. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Sliced down the right side. strike two.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit, 1 for 3. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Man at second. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Corey Lee.
Corey Lee.
The pitch. Savali into his 8th inning of work singing. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
1-1.
And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Melendez going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Next offering way off the plate. Bounce to the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's going to be Carson Williams. Over to Swanson. He turns it to first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Brooks Baldwin.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one cutting but missing down low. The Phils trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And out to a 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Double play ball to second. Bryant. Awesome play there.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of this shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
And now for the Phillies, Jordan Lawler. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down.
No,
Next offering upstairs. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Dave Hayfie. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez.
The left fielder, number 1, M.J. Melendez.
The wind of the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now back, the designated hitter, Curtis.
And next is the designated hitter, Curtis Mead. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Chourio under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now back, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman.
Jerry Triolo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Chourio on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
That's inside. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A laser to left. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. He'll typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Aaron Savali won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they bring on the veteran, Alex Vesia.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Aiden Miller. And a good eye there. With the swing, and that is strike one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one not close. It's 2-2. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Right down the chute, and the count 1-1.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of inning number 9. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Carter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss.
Full count.
Vesia is just 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays have won 4 in a row.
after 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.